Hello everyone, I am Gurpreet Kaur, working as an assistant professor in KL Mehta Dayanand College for Women. I heartily welcomes you all in the 4-day workshop on plethora of tools for online teaching. Today, we will going to learn how to create and manage Google Classroom. Let us have some brief introduction to the Google Classroom. Google Classroom is a blended learning platform that aims to simplify the teaching and learning by creating, distributing and grading assignments in an entirely electronic format through your Android version of Google Classroom. Every time, it is not possible to keep your laptop or computer with you. Keeping in mind, Google launched its mobile version for Android or iOS both. Let me tell you how to create our own Google Classroom through Android phone. To create a Google Classroom, you should have your Google or Gmail account. If you don't have your Gmail account, then firstly create it. After that, go to the Play. Type Google Classroom, as this app is already installed on my phone, so that's why only open button is available. After installing, you allows all the permissions of your device which you want. I will show you how you These are the classes which I have already created. To create a new class, then go to the upper right plus icon. It will ask you to join class or create class. For a teacher, you have to choose create class button, and if you are a student, then click on join class. I am here to create a class. Read all the instructions, then click on the checkbox, then press continue button. A new pop-up will appear. Enter the following information like your class name, MSc first year, your section A, your room number is 13, your subject is web designing. Then press the create button. It will take just a few seconds. So, this is the main interface of your class. Students can join your class in two modes, either through code or through email invitations. Firstly, I will tell you how students can join your class through code. So, click on the setting buttons. This is all about your class description, and the second one is general. Click on this class code. Your class code has been copied. You can share that code with your students through email or WhatsApp group. This is the first way to join the class. The second way is click on the People tab, go to the students, enter the email address of the students. Click on the invite button. In this way, your students has been invited. Better option is invite the students through email, because through code any anonymous people can join your class. So this is the secured one. So these are the main tabs through which the Google Classroom can be organized and managed in a systematic way. I will discuss each tab one by one. So the first tab is Stream tab. This is the main interface of the classroom. This tab allows you to communicate with the students and whole class. Student can ask any question here in this tab. So here I am writing, click on the share with your class. I am writing welcome to FDP. Then there are two buttons available. Attach, if you want to attach any file, then click on that. But here I am not going to attach anything right now. So I am click on the second button, that is send button. Similarly, that post will be shared with the students in their on stream. So you can add it or delete your stream also. To add it or delete your stream, click on these three dots. There are two options available, add it or delete. So click on the add it. If you want to add it any message, you can do welcome to class. Then press save. In this way, your message has been added. And if you want to delete, then again go to these three buttons, click on the delete button, your message will be deleted. And if you want to share any topic, if you want to share any file with your students, then again click on the share with your class, write down the topic like artificial intelligence, go to the attach button. You can attach the files through drive, link, file, take photo, record videos. These all are the options available. The main best feature of mobile version is that you can do live streaming. That option is not available in the laptop versions. This option is also available here. So firstly, I am going to attach my file from the drive. Click on the My Drive, choose any option, choose any file, select. So the file have been selected. Click on the send button. So in this way, your file has been shared with your students. Similarly, if you want to share any link with your students, then again click on share with your class. Type MCQ on networking. Click on the attach button. Then click on the link. You can add any link, geeks4geeks.com. Click on the add button and then click on the send button. In this way, your post have been shared, your link have been shared. So go to back. In this way, you can do the live streaming also. So this is all about the stream tab. The next tab is classwork. Here I have not created any classwork yet. So to create a classwork, press the plus icon. I can create assignment, question, material, topic and reuse my post also. Firstly, I will create on the assignment button. Mention the title here like cryptography. Next one is description. Description is totally optional. If you want to give any description related to the assignment to your student, you can add over here. If you don't want to give any description, you can skip it also. Then mention the points, that is 20. You can mention the date. You can mention the time. Time is also optional. So you can attach the file from your drive. You can add the link also, like select. I'm choosing that. So there are, click on that downward. There are 4 options available. Students can view, students can add it, make a copy for each student and delete. So it's all up to your choice which option you want to give to your students. I am clicking on the first option, students can view. So click on the send button. So it's your choice. You want to cancel the assignment or you want to assign the assignment. I am going to assign the assignment. So click on the assign button. So in this way your assignment will be created or posted on the classwork. Click on that. This is the assignment. It's of 20 points. Date is tomorrow. This is the time and this is the attachment. And the next one is student work. If student do any work related to the assignment, that will be shown here. Right now there is no student in my class, so that's why there is no work. Student work is available here. So you can add, a class can add any comment over here also. Go to back, click on the plus icon. There is the next option is question. Then click on that. You can write any question here. Like, what is the full form of HTML? Right? Again, the instructions are optional. If you want to give any instructions related to the questions, you can give. I'm not giving any instructions, so you can skip it also. Give the points. Click on save. You can mention the date also. You can mention the time. So there are options available. Students can edit the answer or student can reply to each other. So I am press the student can edit answer also. It's your choice. Then if you want to attach any file, then again click on this attach button. You can attach any link or any file here also. Like I am going to add any link, so I am click on that, www.geeks4geeks.com. Click on the add button. Right, in this way your link have been added. Then press the send button. So in this way the question have been posted on the classwork of the students. Here, this is the question and this is the link I have been added. Then go back. The next one is, that is material. This is the next option. Which material you want to share with your class, you can do. You can mention the title here, like data structure. Again, description is optional. Right now there is no topic, so I will mention the topic also. Graphs and trees. Click on save. If you want to add more topic, you can do. Then click on the send button. This is the material have been created under the topic graph and trees. You can add more material also. Click on the material tab. Just click operating system. Under Windows, click on the save button. Then press the send button. In this way, under Windows topic and operating system material have been shared. If you want to see, then click on that. You can see. And you can add any comment over here. So if you want to add it or delete, then again click on this three dots. Then click on the edit button or delete button. Like I want to edit anything, operating system material. Then click on the save button. same topic have been changed. So the next one, this is all under the classwork tab. So the next one is topic. Which topic you want to add? This, like I want to add PC software. Press the add button. If you want to add more topic, click on plus icon, add topic, Linux, add. If you want to add more topic again, press the plus icon, topic, you can add input devices, click on the add button. In this way, many topics have been created and you can share the materials under these topics also. Like, again press the plus icon, go to material, mention the title, graphical user interface. So click on the topic, under which topic you want to share the material. So I am going to press input devices. Click on the save button. So under your input devices topic, your graphical user interface will be shared to the students. If you want to attach any file, you can attach the file. I'm going to attach this file. Press select, then press the send button. So click on the input device. So graphical user interface material will be shared under the input devices topic. Like, go back. The last option under classwork tab is reuse post. If you want to reuse your topic, then for example you want to use BCA, any topic, click on that. If I want to use the topic, what do you mean by term hashing? This is the topic which I want to reuse with this class, MSc first year, or you can choose any other class also. But I want to share that I want to use that topic under MSc first year. So mention the point, you can mention the date, topic, if you want to mention the topic also, PC software. There is an option available, student can edit answer or student can reply to each other. So it's your choice which option you want to, which permission you want to give to your students. Click on the send button. So in this way, your same topic which you use in the class BCA first year section B have been reused in the MSc first year also here. The same topic have been shared here. So in this way you can reuse the same post. In our college we have so many sections, so we can share or we can reuse the same topic in multiple classes also. There is no need to create the same topic again and again. So this is all about the classwork tab. The last tab is people tab. As the Google Classroom is a collaborative tool, so we can invite other teachers also in a class. Click on the teachers. You have to enter the email ID. add recipient. Click on the invite button. You can add teachers here also. Here in this there is no student, but I will show you the class where I have the students. Here in this people tab I have the students, like these are the students, and these are the students which have been invited, and these are the students who have joined my class. In this way you can invite the students as well as the teachers in your class. So this is all about the tabs of the Google Classroom. And the next one is, click on the upper left 3 lines. So there is a menu. Here above your email ID has been shown. Under that there are classes. Click on that. There are various classes you have created till so far. All have been shown here. Next one is calendar. If you want to schedule your task, if you want to add any event, then you can do in the calendar also. You can schedule any event, like you can make a reminder. You can generate any event. You can generate any reminder also. Just click on that. You can reminder also. FTP. You can add any reminder. Click on the save button. In this way your reminder have been created, like FTP meeting. So in the similar way you can generate any event also. You can add any event according to your choice. Material, click on the save button. In the similar way your material have been created. So this is also the wonderful feature of the Google Classroom. So the next one is notification. Next, all the notification will be shown in the notification bar. All the students, if any student have posted anything, if any student have commented on the stream tab, everything is here in the notification bar. Everything will be visible here. There are the classes. These are the classes which I have created. All the classes have been shown here in this bar, in the teaching bar. And the next one is, if the class work is complete, then you can move your class to the archive class also. Here, these are the classes whose classwork have been completed, so I move them into the archive classes. So the wonderful feature of the Google Classroom is that classroom folders. In classroom folder, you can, all the material which you have been shared till so far with your students, all of the material is in your Google Drive, like BCA second year. All the materials you have been shared till so far, everything is in your BCA second year section A folder. Different folders have been created. So every material is here. In first year section B there is no material have been shared, so there is no item. So here BCA first year section B, there is a material. So all the material is here. So this is the wonderful feature of Google Classroom. So the next one is settings. You can do settings according to your need. You can update your Google photo here if you want. So this is all about the Google Classroom. So better learning is explore yourself. More you explore, more you will learn. If you have any query, then you can comment. Thank you so much.